Hey guys, Martin here, bringing up Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so I put out this tweet last night before going to bed to get some replies ready for today. Obviously it'd already gone New Year's for me. I know at the time it was posted, I believe some of you guys in the US it probably wasn't already, but Happy New Year. I already put up the first video of the day earlier talking about the step up banners, but I put up this tweet because I thought this would be a good one to start off the year. Be very interesting to look back on this video like 6 months from now, or even at the end of 2025, and see if we can check off a bunch of the units on this list. I feel like that would be quite interesting. But I made this tweet, as you can see. Happy New Year. Who are the units or characters you most want to see come to Dokkan in 2025? And so I always try and pick a GIF that matches like the theme of the tweet, because I don't like having just text tweets if we're gonna make one of these community response videos. And obviously this one, I think I put in Super Saiyan 3 Bardock as the search, because you guys know a unit that I've been banging on about for years now is like a base Bardock that transforms into Super Saiyan 3, or even like Super Saiyan 3 Marseillan, like new kind of Marseillan, anything like that. And then there's this awesome gif of from Heroes of Super Saiyan 3 Bardock that transforms into Super Saiyan 4, which obviously would be absolute heat, but is a Heroes thing. So obviously now that we know the Heroes collabs are no longer going to be a thing, I guess we still don't know exactly what the future for Heroes holds in Dokkan, because they said it was the last collaboration celebration, but that doesn't mean that there can't be, like how we got a new 21, because that was a separate new collaboration with fighters, even though that's not a regular thing they did every year. It's nothing to say that I guess we couldn't get a random Dokkan Fest that just drops during the year that is a collaboration with Heroes, but that's it, right? It's just a new Dokkan Fest unit, maybe with a banner unit, and then the Part 2 LR or the Easy A's are just characters who are related to that character but not Heroes related. Who knows? But either way, I probably won't get to see my boy on this list. We won't be crossing this one off at the end of 2025, but let's get into the replies and see what you guys want to see. So shout out to my boy Nort. Yeah, won't happen, but Ultra Ego Vegeta. I mean, the thing is, unfortunately, as we know, like Dokkan can't do manga only stuff. So until they sort themselves out, whatever it is they're doing, the people that own the Dragon Ball IP and for some reason just don't want to make truckloads of money, until they actually animate the later super arcs from the manga, we won't get any of that stuff in Dokkan, or unless the people who do own the rights to the manga then come to some sort of deal with whoever it has to be for the rights, so that they can then be used in other Dragon Ball media, including the games, because both of those could be a possibility, but it's something that hasn't happened yet, so who knows. But that would obviously be very cool. I mean, there'd be a bunch of stuff before that. If we do actually get the new super arcs animated and that stuff starts coming to Dokkan, then obviously there's going to be quite a few things that we would get ahead of this. But yes, this would definitely be very, very cool. So shout out to Raldo. Dokkan Fest exclusive final form Frieza, right? How can we have the guy who is like the most iconic villain in Dragon Ball, right? Like he's the villain from the main whole first part of Dragon Ball Z, which most are like a lot of us, I don't want to say most of us, because I know there are newer people around now as well, but most of us who grew up with Z before we even knew that like OG Dragon Ball was a thing, like Frieza gets mentioned early on and is of course the main antagonist for the whole of the Namek saga. He's the enemy that Goku is fighting for the first ever iconic like Super Saiyan transformation, all of this stuff, and yet we don't have a final form Frieza Dokkan Fest. So something that I could definitely see in the future, whether it's Golden Week or part of Worldwide again or something like that, is a final form Frieza that transforms into full power, and then potentially a new Namek, either base or Kaioken Goku, that transforms into Super Saiyan. And you imagine with the quality of animations and stuff that we have now, that would definitely be very, very cool. But yeah, Dokkan Fest exclusive final form Frieza is overdue. The only one that we have that's even really close is like the tech transforming one, because he eventually transforms into final form Frieza, but then also transforms into Golden Frieza. So we do not have a Dokkan Fest exclusive, just final form Frieza, which I think is long overdue. So I guess we'll see. Then we got Star Named Kev. Trunks' first time going Super Saiyan still does not exist in the game at all, and I would break the bank for it. Yeah, from the actual Trunks TV special where Trunks finds future Gohan dead after being killed by the androids and goes Super Saiyan for the first time. That would be super cool as a animation in the game. I wonder what it would be like. Would it be triggered by like you dying and it's like a revival thing or something? That would be kind of cool. But either way, I mean, it could be the intro as well, potentially. But yes, this would be kind of cool. I mean, the unit themselves, it'll be interesting because obviously Trunks, especially here, if we're talking about in-universe kind of power scaling, which I know is pointless when it comes to Dokkan stuff, but obviously this Trunks going Super Saiyan for the first time wouldn't be particularly strong. But would still be a super cool unit. So, I mean, it would be something that would be very cool to see. But yeah, who knows? Then we have Dre, LR Kid Buu. I should have said at the very beginning, let's place a bet on how many comments we have to go through in the thread before somebody mentions LR Kid Buu. But there he is. That was what, the 4th reply, and we got LR Kid Buu. Let's go. Will the meme end in 2025? Will we get an LR for Kid Buu finally? It's so funny, like the meme's been going for years. Every time a random character gets an LR, it's so-and-so got an LR before Kid Buu. Obviously I know there's a lot of big memes now about like we got something before GTA 6 in the gaming community, so let me know down below which will come first, LR Kid Buu or GTA 6. But yeah, maybe the meme will never die, who knows. We like to joke on the channel that every time somebody mentions LR Kid Buu, his release gets pushed back by another day, and so literally every day is being pushed back by weeks and weeks. A new hit certainly would be interesting, and Demon King Piccolo. I mean, Dragon Ball Saga could definitely do with some buffs. We've had some units released recently that are actually kind of good, like the World Tournament LR Grandpa Gohan, but he needs to be on a Dragon Ball Saga team, and that team's just not very good at the moment, right? A new hit would be interesting, although hit shares the same issue with like, I guess Beerus has Pajama Beerus now, and like Piccolo has Power Awakened Piccolo, but where like they all have the same name. So, and then their best link partners are, or would be, other hits, but they can't link with them. A new hit would be good because then we could get the LR hit in God Goku Easy A. And if they make like either one of them a really, really good slot 1 unit, then that would be a cool rotation to run together. But a new hit would certainly be fun to see. Lone Wolf says, a Garlic Jr. Dokkan Fest. Even Lord Slug got a Dokkan Fest. There's zero reason for not giving us Garlic Jr. He links so well with the other main extreme units, has big bad bosses, and shares many teams. I mean, yeah, we talked about this back when we were speculating who the Dokkan Fests could be in the later part of last year. And before we got Lord Slug, Garlic Jr. was definitely one of the ones on the list. There's the Int Garlic Jr. that could get his Easy A. There's the AGL Kid Gohan that fights Garlic Jr. that could get his Easy A. Like, there's a bunch of stuff they could put together with a Garlic Jr. Dokkan Fest. And yeah, like the Int one is a really good support unit. He does have a really good solid villain link set, as Lone Wolf mentions here. So a Dokkan Fest exclusive Garlic Jr. would definitely be very good. They could do like the younger version transforming into the big buff version. And then obviously you could run him with the Easy A one with no problem. That would definitely be very cool. I've said this throughout 2024. I want either both of Vegito Blue Kaioken or Blue Evolution Gogeta. I mean, unfortunately, just like with what we said at the beginning with Bardock, they are both Heroes characters. So the chances of getting those this year are pretty slim. Although, as I said, we don't know what they're going to do with hero stuff going forward. But unfortunately, they are Heroes characters. So the chances of us getting them this year are slim to none, unfortunately. But Brad Star, my most wanted at this point is an LR Shenron. Okay, from Earth. I guess, yeah, because we got some other dragons in the mix now. Best support unit in the game. Dragon Ball Function is already in the game. Let's get it. I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of similar to Bulma, right? Like, they made Bulma the best unit in the game when she came out because she was a crazy good support unit, really good active skill. And yeah, with the Family Kamehameha Gohan standby, we now have the mechanic where the Dragon Balls spawn in and you can collect them to get extra buffs. So yeah, an LR Shenron would be kind of interesting, him having the ability to you collect the Dragon Balls and then various different effects can happen based on how many of them you pick up and how many orbs you get, just like the Family Kamehameha. I could kind of see that being more the active skill for somebody else, because it's just kind of, I don't know if it fits like Shenron being a character that's there on the rotation and like attacking people. I guess the one thing you could do, which would be interesting, make him a really good tank and he doesn't attack. Maybe he just has like 100% chance to dodge and doesn't attack. And then he just has the Dragon Ball like special mechanic that you can use and is a support unit, right? So he's there to be a tank. He's not doing any damage. He's supporting the team. And then on whatever turn it is, because you don't want to make him super OP because he's already like an invincible tank, essentially. And then on a certain turn, you can use his ability, puts the Dragon Balls out onto the field, you can collect them all, and then get some kind of cool effect, right? So it'd be interesting, but I'm not really sure how they would do that, right? Solus, an LR renewal for transforming Goku Black, like they've done with DBS Broly, Gogeta, and UI in 2024. All right, yeah, he means just like a new version of an older unit. Because for a second I thought he meant, you know, when the couple of times they've done like the animation update for like, I think they've only ever done it twice. But yeah, that is very true. DBS Broly, Gogeta, and base UI Goku all got new LRs in 2024. So a new transforming Goku Black could be interesting. And then yeah, new blue Vegeta from his revenge match with Goku Black. We literally only have one unit in the game that represents this fight, and it's the Int Dokkan Fest Vegeta, who is super, super old. So I would love to see this new animation quality of just Vegeta like beating down the enemy into the ground. That would be super cool. And then yeah, the Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta for Saiyan Day definitely would be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets mentioned a couple of times on this list. DBZ Boy, TURs, Caulifla, Tank Top Trunks, Super Kaioken Goku, Ray Trunks, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Yeah, we haven't had a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta for a while. We got that full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku LR for Tanabata 2023. We haven't had a new standalone Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta for some time. So that would be cool. The Tank Top Trunks, yeah, the one from like the BoJack movie, and like, is it the later part of the... No, it's not the later part of the Cell Saga. Or is it the BoJack movie, the Broly movie, where he's got the tank top and the big spiky hair? That's one of my favorite versions of Trunks. Super Kaioken Goku is a character that we mentioned when we were talking about potentials for the Dual Dokkan Fest. That would be very cool. And then LRs, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Goku, Kefla, Final Form Frieza, Baby Vegeta. I mean, it would be kind of cool, right? For Final Form Frieza finally gets a Dokkan Fest and it's an LR. Baby obviously deserves a Dokkan Fest. We've talked about that many times before. A lot of people want to see an LR Kefla. There's that art that got leaked a while back that still hasn't amounted to anything. So definitely some hype picks there. Then we have F. Reese. Raccoon. He'd be the perfect filler Dokkan Fest exclusive for 2025. It would be a huge help if we see the devs start easying the 200% DFE units from 7th anniversary and onwards. Yeah, because we think obviously we'll see the 7-year LRs EZA during the 10th anniversary, and they were the first 200% leads. And then on JP, AGL Ginyu was the character who came out after them. The only thing I would say is we've still got plenty of like 170 leads and stuff that need to EZA first. So even if they do the 7-year LRs during the 10th anniversary, I don't think they're then going to jump straight to EZAing the other 200% leaders. But obviously we don't know. That's something we'll have to wait and see. But I mean, a Dokkan Fest of one of the other Ginyu Force members could be good. Like the Topo team, special pose, like the Gammas, the LR Ginyu Force, like that setup can still be somewhat useful. So that would be good. And then obviously, yeah, free-to-play LR, we could do the Super EZA for like the physical or tech Ginyu, or both. That would certainly be interesting. A Ginyu Force themed celebration definitely could be cool. Standalone LR versions of Blue Vegito and Super Vegito. I mean, we do have Tech Vegito Blue, who obviously currently has that temporary buff. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing one or both of these in some way, shape or form during the anniversary. So probably not something we hugely have to worry about whether we're going to see another. If we had to take a bet, like even to put money on it, are we going to see a new Super Vegito or Vegito Blue in some way, shape or form in 2025? I would say probably yes, even if they're not standalone LRs. But I imagine we probably are going to see a new Vegito at some point, right? Especially it's one of the biggest or most popular speculations for the anniversary. So probably Sane Mam here is not going to be disappointed. Or is it Sane Mam or Sanamam? Probably not going to be disappointed, right? We can probably be crossing this one off our list. J-Del, I know he's inevitable, but I really hope he's not a major celebration. Yeah, obviously, like I've tried avoiding Daima spoilers like when the episode first came out, but I mean at this point the episode's been out for a while. But yeah, Daima, I'm still not a huge fan of the hair. I haven't talked about this in a video because we've been kind of avoiding the spoilers, but Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta, like I know Vegeta has generally like straighter, spikier hair than Goku, but even in the other games and the what ifs and even in Dokkan, we still see Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta having the normal sort of Super Saiyan 3 hair where it's long and like hangs down at the back. And Super Saiyan 3 is one of my favourite forms. So whilst I do think this is very cool that this happened in Daima, I'm still not really a huge fan of the way it looks. But I would 100% expect that we'll see that come to Dokkan at some point. So Ultra says, my current most wanted Dokkan Fests are Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times Goku, times 10 Goku, a new Super Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Garlic Jr. in there because of the memes, Hit, Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I mean, yeah, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku and Hit is a dual Dokkan Fest that I know people have wanted to see. Someone else mentioning it right here as well, Blue Kaioken Goku with Kaioken times 10. Definitely could be interesting to see that. They could super easy A the AGL one as well, because the AGL one does have a different name, right? It's just called Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So then if we got a new Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and he has the active skill for like going times 10, then super easy A the AGL one, that would be pretty cool. Lewis, I think we desperately need a new Perfect Cell. It's been ages since the last one. We have loads of Cell Saga Easy A's. Yeah, I agree. Like we talked about when we were talking about the banners in the earlier video today, about LR Tech, Gohan and Goku. They were such a cool, like fun little what if like unit when they first came out, but they are obviously very outdated at this point. But yeah, new Perfect Cell would definitely be very, very good. Then we have our boy Tala. There are some of the cards I would love to see for 2025. Yeah, Super Kaioken Goku, we've already talked about. A baby Dokkan Fest. Oh yeah, the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku that has the crazy Dragon Fist that punches straight through Omega Shenron. Like, part of that is, I guess, in like the 8-year GT LR, or sorry, the 7-year Super Saiyan 4's LR attack. And obviously then there's the tech full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but he's super outdated. Like, this is a newer animation. Look at that. It would be very, very cool. Especially with the updates they're doing to like all the sprites and stuff like that. This one didn't play, so I don't know what this is. Oh, Legic. Shout out to our boy Shadow, and shout out to Mr. Baby, of course. But yeah, Dokkan Fest Legic. Give Mr. Baby some nightmares, but yeah, Dokkan Fest Legic would be kind of funny. I could see him being more of a banner unit for like a new GT Goku though, but guess we'll see. Then we got our boy Weeble Class, the units I'm desperate to see drop in 2025. So yeah, we've got the Tank Top Trunks going back to the future, taking out the androids. Fu, a standalone Fu, because obviously he'd be a Xenoverse crossover, not a Heroes unit, so that is a potential that is still on the table. Wrathful Broly is a unit we talked about recently when speculating about the dual Dokkan Fest, because him coming out with a God Vegeta would have been really cool. But we've only ever gotten one Wrathful Broly in the game, and they easy A'd him straight away. So having another one would definitely be very cool. And then we've got the Goku GIF playing here. What is this one? Goku powering up. Is this him going crazy against Zamasu and Goku Black? Yes. So yeah, when Goku finds out that they killed Goten and Chi-Chi and he goes crazy. That's the one I know I've seen a lot of people mention before. PokeTF says, give me that. I'm assuming replying to the Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, including more Super Saiyan 4s like Gogeta full power, Goku full power, or Vegeta. I mean, the problem is without heroes, you can only really ever get Super Saiyan 4 Gokus, Vegetas, and Gogetas, which is a bit of a shame. So hopefully, like I say, we could maybe see some crossover stuff that isn't just heroes, but who knows. But yeah, always been a fan of the form Super Saiyan 4. We also have Anthony here. We need a new Super Saiyan 3 Broly. I do not trust them with his Super Easy A. I mean, yeah, the tech one wasn't great on release. His Easy A wasn't good on release. And so is his Super Easy A going to be good? I mean, I wouldn't hold out too much hope. But remember, he dropped as a random Dokkan Fest, and even though he is a crossover character, he's not a Heroes character. So we can still get a new Super Saiyan 3 Broly, we can get a new Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, we can get a new Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. All of those characters dropped as crossover Dokkan Fests. I mean, obviously at the time, crossover wasn't a thing, but they weren't Heroes related specifically. Like Broly and Vegeta are technically, I think Raging Blast was the first game they were in, like 1 or 2, I can't remember. And then Bardock is technically a Xenoverse character. But we'll see. We got Norbert says this Goku could be a dual Dokkan Fest with a close change Piccolo. Yeah, the Super Kaioken Goku. A new Kaba as well. Shout out to Minato. I mean, you know, we could get a Dokkan Fest. We got a Dokkan Fest Kale and Caulifla. We got a Dokkan Fest Kale. I'm surprised no one mentioned a standalone Caulifla as a Dokkan Fest. But Kaba, who transforms to Super Saiyan 2 maybe. And then, yeah, Super Kaioken Goku. I've always thought the Super Kaioken thing was cool. It's only from filler from the anime, but still pretty cool. Fecto Stylus. Happy New Year. I want a new Cell, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Baby. I mean, all of those are some pretty top picks. We've already mentioned Cell. New Super Saiyan 4 Goku, especially with that Dragon Fist animation, would be really cool. And Dokkan Fest Baby. Super Baby 2. Really, I would like it to be Super Baby 1 that transforms into Super Baby 2, but as long as he doesn't have the name Super Baby 2 brackets Golden Great Ape, right? Because that seems to be the only one we ever get. But that would definitely be very cool. Dokkan Fest LR Kid Buu. Yep, Kid Buu mentioned again. Let's go. Transforming King Cold, be interesting, but that would very much be a what-if character. Kaioken Vegito Blue, as we said, Heroes, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, Gogeta Heroes. Dokkan Fest LR, MUI, and Beast. That would be awesome. I remember making a video, like, probably well over a year ago now, of how cool, like, a card for that would be, like, the categories they would be on. I think I made, like, a custom one, trying to combine, like, the abilities that they both, like, use on their cards and stuff. Although I think the actual Dokkan Fest Beast wasn't out yet, but I'd have to go back. Search that on the channel. I made a video about a concept LR for UI and Beast. That would be kind of fun. And then Dokkan Fest exclusive Super Saiyan Goku Black, another character that's manga only, so as we already mentioned with Ultra Ego Vegeta, unfortunately unlikely unless they sort something out. So realistically from this list, Kid Buu's probably the most likely, as funny as that sounds, because all the other ones are either what if heroes or manga characters, unfortunately. Our boy Drace, Personal 5, Dokkan Fest or LR Kefla, Dokkan Fest fusing Goten and Trunks. Yep, we still don't have them. Transforming Baby, transforming Bardock, Super Saiyan into Super Saiyan 3, yep. And then Sin that transforms into Omega. Definitely all of those would be very useful for different teams and would be cool options that we don't have. I'd be happy with any of those. I mean, Sin into Omega, they'd have to do quite a bit of other stuff to buff like GT bosses as well. Because AGL Omega Shenron, the LR, is almost getting to the point where he's going to age out even if GT Bosses gets a bunch of buffs. So, could be interesting, but we'll see. Desperately need an LR hit with some sort of broken time skip domain, target skill standby, etc. Yep, definitely could be very cool. A modern day version of these two. I mean, yeah, we don't have a Goku Black and Zamasu that fuse, that actually start off as Goku Black and Zamasu and then fuse. That would be kind of cool, for sure. Whether, like, give them like they're a new updated version of the Tech LR, then they have an active skill where they fuse. I think that would be pretty cool. Subarashi Rose, it still baffles me we don't have a blue Goku to blue Kaioken and a hit dual Dokkan Fest. Yep, it's the only part of Super that they haven't touched, really. True. Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Janemba fight. Yeah, we got the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku that has that super attack. That'd be very cool with 2025, I guess we should say now, Dokkan animations. Milk Wizard is secretly Omatsu in disguise because he says base Goku. Physical Glorio. This is the guy, he's a Legends exclusive character, isn't he? So if they ever do a crossover with Legends and we finally get like Charlotte in Dokkan, then I guess we could get this guy as well. I can't even remember what his name is, but let me know down below. He's a demon character, right, though? So he'd be on Demonic Power and like the Glorio team and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. LR Kid Buu. Yep, let's go. Another mention. The tank top Trunks, yep, definitely would be very cool. Even if he starts off as base and transforms, that would be very good. Another Dokkan Fest Baby from Pure Brutality. So there you go. That's the list we have. I think the video is decently long enough here. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Out of all of these picks that are on the list, which is the one that you would most want to see come to 2025? Dokkan, and then if there is one that did not get mentioned at all, do let me know down below. Obviously, if you didn't get a chance to see the tweet or you've replied like after I've already recorded so you didn't see yours here, do let me know in the comments section. But yeah, hopefully we have a great 2025, and like I said, it'll be interesting to look back on this list in a few months and then maybe even at the end of the year and see which units we actually did get and which ones we did not. So let me know all your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.